The porcelain doll sat on the highest shelf, a chipped, painted smile mocking the dust motes dancing in the attic's single grimy window. Its eyes, those vast, glassy orbs, followed me. Or so it seemed. They always did. Grandma called it Lily, a relic from her childhood. I called it a nightmare. Its painted lashes were too long, its cheeks too rosy, its gaze too intense. Every time I dared to venture into the attic, a chill like a damp hand would settle on my neck. Tonight, I needed the old photo albums. My parents' wedding, a faded, yellowed collection of smiles and stiff poses, was tucked away in a box near Lily. I climbed the rickety ladder, the wood groaning beneath my weight. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of mothballs and forgotten things. Lily's eyes, usually a pale, vacant blue, seemed darker tonight, almost black. A flicker of movement, just at the edge of my vision, made me jump. I told myself it was a shadow, a trick of the dim light. I reached the shelf, my fingers brushing against the cold porcelain of Lily's cheek. It was smooth, unnaturally so. I pulled the photo album box, ignoring the prickle of unease crawling up my spine. As I descended the ladder, a soft, rhythmic tapping started. Tap, tap, tap. It was coming from the shelf. Lily's head, I realized, was slowly, deliberately turning. Tap, tap, tap. Her eyes, now undeniably black, locked onto mine. A whisper, thin and reedy, seemed to slither from the doll's painted lips. Play with me. My heart hammered against my ribs. I stumbled, the photo album box slipping from my grasp. The pictures scattered across the dusty floor, the faded faces staring up at me, accusing. Lily's tapping grew louder, faster. Tap, tap, tap. Her head spun, a grotesque parody of a child's toy. I scrambled down the ladder, my breath catching in my throat. As I fled the attic, I heard a sickening crack, like porcelain shattering. Then a soft, childish giggle echoing through the empty space. And from the shadows, a tiny, cold hand reached out and closed the attic door.